gal, Italian gal, Colombian gal, Canadian gal, Haitian gal, Croatian gal, Puerto Rican gal, and the French gal, Irish gal, and the English gal, Romanian gal, Alien gal, all the pretty gal. I think I love you, baby.
Please welcome your hosts for this evening, Megan Young and Tim Vincent.
Welcome to the ICC Arena at London ExCeL and the competition for the most coveted crown in beauty. This is Miss World 2014. My co-presenter is the best qualified host in the history of this competition. She is the reigning Miss World, Megan Young.
Tim, and hello, London. I have such mixed emotions tonight, and I'm really excited to have the opportunity to present the show, but I'm kind of sad that this is how I'm going to spend my last few moments as Miss World.
You are the only Miss World to ever present her own final show. I've got to say, I just hope that when it's time, you will be able to hand over that all-important crown.
Well, maybe they'll let me keep it for another year.
You don't read your contract, and you might have a few complaints from these ladies on stage. 121 countries are here to win your crown. Now, don't forget, you can also vote for your favourite contestant via the Miss World app. You can download the app now on iOS and Android to make your choice for free. The contestant with the highest number of votes will become the People's Champion and automatically wins her place in the semi-final. Voting is open for the next 30 minutes. Full details can be found on missworld.com.
We are joined by our roving reporter, Frankie Chenna, who is somewhere out there in the audience. Frankie, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Megan. I will be chatting with the family and friends of the contestants and going backstage to bring you the insider's view of the Miss World final. It's been very noisy out here, Megan. I think they're all your fans.
Thanks for cheering me, Frankie.
Keeping score for the Miss World organisation is the man who, during the night, will have all the answers. Steve Douglas.
Thank you very much, Tim. So here's how it works. At present, every country has a 0 score, but we will soon show the results from the pre-judging round and reveal our first leaderboard. The highest marks from the pre-judging and 6 special events will determine which contestants go through to the semi-final. Back to you, Tim.
It truly is the biggest night of the year in beauty, so don't go away.
Please welcome the contestants in the 64th Miss World Final.
Albania, Kosovo, Argentina, Aruba, Gibraltar, Belgium, Austria, Romania, Bahamas, Barbados, Mexico, Nicaragua, Belize, Cameroon, Bermuda, British Virgin Islands, Bolivia, Colombia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia. Brazil, Portugal, Canada, Denmark, England, Wales, People's Republic of China, Hong Kong, China, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic. Guatemala, Panama, Guyana, Jamaica, Hungary, Iceland, India, Indonesia, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Malta, Japan, Korea, Kyrgyzstan, Nigeria, South Sudan, Lithuania, Ukraine, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Malaysia, Singapore, Martinique, Mauritius, Belarus, Moldova, Mongolia, Vietnam, Montenegro, Serbia, Côte d'Ivoire, Guinea, Curacao, Netherlands, Cyprus, Greece, Czech Republic, Finland, Ecuador, El Salvador, Egypt, Lebanon, Chad, Tunisia, Ethiopia, Kenya, Equatorial Guinea, Guadeloupe, Fiji, Guam, Gabon,
Haiti, Georgia, Latvia, Germany, Philippines, Ghana, Lesotho, Myanmar, Thailand, Namibia, South Africa, Nepal, Seychelles, New Zealand, Northern Ireland, Norway, Poland, Paraguay, Peru, Puerto Rico, Trinidad and Tobago, Scotland, United States, Slovakia, Slovenia, Sri Lanka, US Virgin Islands, Sweden, Turkey, Zimbabwe, Uganda, Tanzania, Uruguay, Venezuela, Russia, Australia, Sao Tome and Principe,
121 countries, but only one of these ladies can be crowned Miss World 2014. Join us after the break as we reveal our first leaderboard.
Welcome back to the ExCeL London. This is Miss World 2014, and it's time to reveal our first leaderboard. Somewhere down there amongst the audience is Steve.
Yes, Tim. Now we'll be receiving 7 sets of marks for each contestant, but the first set of marks are in, and they are for pre-judging interviews. So let's see that all-important leaderboard. Let's look at it now. And we can see that France is leading Miss World with 161 points, closely followed by South Sudan. But there's only 12 points between the top 20 of the home countries. Scotland down there. Look, Scotland's there, 156 points, and England on 155. United States on 153 and 19th place, but that can all change after the 6 special events. Back to you, Tim.
Well, our first special event is talent. The standard of performing talent has reached new levels this year, and as we will see, it has made it very difficult for our judges to make a decision.
This year's talent auditions begin with an open session at which any of the contestants can take part.
So we saw all 90 who wanted to audition for us in the talent show, but we had to get that down to a manageable group really quickly. We saw most of the people on the first day. There were some we couldn't see in that room. So we saw pianists separately, we saw the ice skater separately, and we saw the sand artist separately. We got it down to 20-something, and Donna and I then spent some time workshopping with them.
From the beginning.
And the semi-finalists are... But who is the winner?
Unprecedented in Miss World Talent. We're in a situation where we are completely deadlocked. We got it down to 2. But what we've decided is we're going to get those 2, Scotland and Malaysia, to perform live in the final. Then the whole jury will pick the winner. How exciting is that?
So it's a sing-off to decide who will be our talent champion. Malaysia versus Scotland. Ladies, best of luck to both of you. Scotland, you will perform first. Well done, Scotland. Okay, Malaysia, it's now your turn.
I see but my shadows. My heart is overflowing. There's so much you could come to know. You're content not knowing. Tenderly you could see.
2 great performances. Well done, ladies. Whilst our judges decide which of you is our talent winner, let's see who has made our top 5 in each of the remaining special events.
The 121 contestants are first put through a tough elimination round at the Marriott County Hall to see who will go on to the Sports Day Final. Out in front was South Africa with 20 points. Then it was off to the Lee Valley Athletic Center with the top 32 contestants split into 4 teams. The first event of the day was the 60-meter race. It was so close that it was necessary to show a photo finish with Côte d'Ivoire just 0.02 of a second in front of Finland. The final round went to England, who threw herself over the line with a win over Lesotho. Next, the long jump. South Africa was the early leader, followed by Finland, but the win goes to Hungary with a jump of 4.28 meters. When the overall bleep test times were added up, Hungary of the green team came in third, closely followed by Finland of the yellows in second, and South Africa of the blues taking the overall win. Having finished second in all the single events, it was no surprise when Finland came home first in the relay to secure her team's victory. So on to the results. In third place was South Africa. Second was Hungary, but the Miss World 2014 champion is Finland.
Congratulations, Finland, for your victory in sports. The multimedia presentations of the contestants have made headline news. But from our 5 finalists, the Miss World multimedia winner is... United States. Next up, Miss World Top Model, and the winner is... Bosnia and Herzegovina. Miss World Beach Fashion winner is... Sweden. Now back to the talent sing-off. Tim, I believe you have the results.
2 great performances with very contrasting styles. So difficult for our judges to make a decision, but they have. So, the Miss World Talent Champion is... Malaysia. You, the viewers at home, have also had the chance to decide on who you would like to be crowned Miss World 2014. That vote is now closed, and we'll be revealing who you chose later. So, 6 special events, and we've already announced the results of 5 of them. Surely that must have shaken up the leaderboard, Steve, a little bit?
It's shaken it up indeed, Tim, because if you notice, Hungary takes the lead in the 2014 Miss World Final on 310 points. The Scotland and Malaysia sing-off moves them into 8th and 11th respectively. And look at United States. She wins multimedia. She's in 3rd place. So there's been big changes, but we still have Beauty with a Purpose, Miss World's most important event. This carries double the marks of the other events, and this result will be revealed right after this break.
Welcome back to Miss World 2014. There's one more event, and it is the most prize of them all, Beauty with a Purpose. Here are the 10 semi-finalists. From these 10, I will now announce the top 5. India. Kenya. Brazil. Indonesia. And Guyana. History has been made because our judges have been unable to separate you. To recognize your unbelievable work, they have chosen not one, not two, but all 5 projects. Congratulations, as you are 5 Beauty with a Purpose winners. Julia Morley and the new Miss World will now visit each of your countries to support a fundraising event for your project. Let's see a few of your projects.
For some of us, we are lucky enough to live a life full of promise and opportunities. We can afford to dream, and sometimes our dreams come true. Yet for millions in the developing world, specifically here in Kenya, have their dreams curtailed from the moment they are born, all because of a congenital deformity commonly known as cleft lip and palate. In some communities, children born with this condition are disgraced, isolated, rejected, and in extreme cases, killed. These children live in shame and have difficulty in eating, breathing, and speaking. Many of them do not even attend school because of the stigma associated. And yet cleft can be repaired, and the surgery is simple and transformation immediate. My project, Restoring Smiles, entails transforming lives, bringing back those smiles on these beautiful people. So what I do most is the mobilization of the community members and their leaders to actually come out of their comfort zones and come and have these surgeries done. And I have to convince those people who are suffering from this condition to come to the hospital and have the surgeries performed. Their story will be changed and their smiles will be restored. Looking at baby Bunnies really breaks my heart because she's such a beautiful baby. She's so young, but she has so much going on for her tender age. But I believe that Smile Train will change this baby's life. I'm glad to have taken on this initiative because I can stop her suffering and she'll be well in no time. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. The surgery was a success. And as you can see, it's already beginning to form. But all in all, I'm very happy. And I can't wait to see her well again and smiling. I hope she'll remember me when she grows.
While other children go to school using safe transportation, these children must travel through treacherous terrains and walk through this bridge with poor conditions. They must endure this ordeal at least twice a day. Some have even become victims, leaving them crippled for life.
pulang sekolah sama teman-teman saya jalan jembatan meleset rusak miring jembatannya saya pegang jadi saya lepas meleset ngejebur ke tanah.
This severely damaged bridge is 100 meters long and 20 meters high from the water level. It links two villages located in the region of Lebak, Banten, consisting of 10,000 residents. Without this bridge, they must walk a grueling and tiresome 5 kilometers to reach their destinations. Alongside with volunteers and local people support, hand in hand, we have built a new bridge.
Ayo Bapak Ibu, semangat ya nariknya. Ayo.
The togetherness that we share, the hardship, and the obstacles that we faced has paid off after seeing that these people can arrive at their destinations safely. This opportunity was a red carpet to share with the people. Together, we have built a golden pathway to a better education, better opportunities, and a better life.
I am Rafia Hussein, representing my beautiful country, Guyana. My platform is domestic violence, focusing on the early signs of domestic violence, especially in the teenage dating life. I chose domestic violence prevention because I was once a victim. I felt alone and lost, and I realized I had a choice. I could stay and suffer, or I could leave and educate myself, empower myself, and help other women realize that there is hope. I want to share with you a courageous story of a woman. Natasha is a 21-year-old mother of 2 beautiful children, a 2-year-old boy and a 5-year-old girl. In August 2013, Natasha and her children were kidnapped by her husband and taken to his house, where he proceeded to take a machete and attack her in front of her children. He chopped her right arm off, and she immediately went into shock. Her screams could be heard, and as her family members ran to rescue, her husband turned his anger to her children. In less than 10 minutes, Natasha's world was shattered, and she lay bleeding with one arm and the loss of 3 fingers from the other hand. Today, Natasha lives at a shelter and hopes her story can be heard. I would like to share with you what has been accomplished so far and my vision for the future. On October 15th this year, I launched my campaign, Shatter the Silence, in the city of Georgetown, Guyana. I founded a non-profit organization called RIVA, Rafia's International Vision and Hope. Some common excuses used by perpetrators to make their victims feel guilty are, "You made me angry, I was drunk." Over the past months, I met with the government officials of Region 2 to secure a plot of land. I am very excited to tell you that we have not only secured the land, but also an existing building in the village of Land of Plenty. I decided to begin renovations immediately. I secured an additional $2 million Guyana dollars to transform the existing building. Today, it starts with me. It starts with you. Let's stop domestic violence. Shatter the silence.
Well, such fantastic work. We've just seen an example of some of them, but the fantastic work from all the ladies. Let's hear it for them one more time, all of our Beauty with a Purpose finalists. Well, we can now reveal the 25 quarterfinalists in Miss World 2014. Now for this, the contestants have been split into 4 groups. So let's see who's qualified from each group. In no particular order, they are: from Group 1, congratulations go to Bolivia, Brazil, the People's Republic of China, Dominican Republic, England, and Mexico. Now to Group 2. Congratulations, Guyana, Hungary, India, Indonesia, Malaysia, South Sudan, and finally from Group 2, Vietnam. Now we move to Group 3. Our next quarterfinalist is Finland, Ghana, Kenya, the Netherlands, and finally from Group 3, Philippines. One group to go, and our next quarterfinalist is Australia, Russia, Scotland, South Africa, Sweden, Trinidad and Tobago, and there's just one more place left in the quarterfinal of Miss World 2014. That goes to the United States. So, there they are, ladies and gentlemen, our 25 quarterfinalists.
Congratulations to you all. The World Fashion Designer Award has become a major event, with the contestants as their models. This is the opportunity for up-and-coming designers to showcase their work alongside some of the most famous designers in the world. This year's event took place at the Fashion Retail Academy in the heart of London's West End.
In the World Designer event, contestants model custom-made creations from their respective countries' top fashion houses. For these international designers, the pressure to create original designs centered around local style has driven this event to be extremely competitive.
Could you love a girl like, could you love a girl like me?
So I have a pink dress with a train, and it's made by my designer, Deborah Valentine.
I am wearing a cancan dress. It was inspired by the colors of my country, from the bright sun into the crystal blue seas. This is a very traditional fabric from Haiti. It's called Carabella.
Yes.
So I feel very confident and I feel proud to wear this because it feels like Haiti.
Well, it's by Chic Nostalgia, and they designed the dress that I won Miss Canada in.
Ashley Lauren. It's basically hand beaded, and we wanted to keep it simple so I can show off my body and the colors.
Designer is Ivan Roland, and I'm really excited to go out on the stage and see what the judges are going to say about it.
dress is by Michael Cinco. He's actually based in Dubai, but he's a Filipino designer.
The level this year was very high, with all designers being commended on their outstanding efforts. The group was reduced to just 5 finalists, with Scotland placing 3rd, Dominican Republic 2nd, and India taking the overall win with a piece designed by Falguni and Shane Peacock.
Connor, Tristan, James and Brad with their hit song Can We Dance? It can only be the Vamps!
When I'm drinking, baby, I'm only go a little too fast. And don't mind all my friends, I know that I'm crazy. They're the only friends that I have. And I don't know you, but I'd like to skip the small talk and romance. That's all I have to say, so baby, can we dance? Here we go again, another drink I'm caving in, and stupid words keep falling from my mouth. Do you know that I mean well? My hands are meant for somewhere else. Your eyes are doing naughty butterflies. No! One more drink and I should go. But maybe she might like me though. And I can't think of what to say. Should I go? Should I stay? Just can't let it slip away. I talk a lot when I'm drinking, baby. I'm known to go a little too fast. Don't mind all my friends, I know that I'm crazy. They're the only friends that I have. And I don't know you, but I like to skip the small talk and romance. Girl, that's all I have to say, so baby, can we dance? Make some noise! I was nearly in, but then came the pushy friend. Killed the vibe and took my perfect 10 away. Do you know I need you gone? My heart's not made for someone else. Save me here cause I could barely stand. Now you, one more drink and I should go. But maybe she might like me though. I can't take this anymore. Should I stay? Should I go? Just get me back to the door. When I'm drinking, baby, I'm known to go a little too fast. Don't mind all my friends, I know that I'm crazy. They're the only friends that I have. And I don't know you, but I'd like to skip the small talk and romance. Girl, that's all I have to say, so baby, can we dance? And I've been a bad, bad boy, whispering through things in her ear. Please say she'll break, please say she'll change. I'm on to bring me back to a place. When I'm drinking, baby, I'm known to go a little too fast. Don't mind all my friends, I know they're all crazy. They're the only friends that I have. Here we go. I don't know you, but I'd like to skip the small talk and romance. Girl, that's all I have to say, so baby, can we dance? Thank you so much.
After the break, we honor a Miss World legend.
Welcome back to the London ExCeL. I'm here with the parents of Miss United States, Wally and Lynn Seyfried. Your daughter has made the top 25. How do you feel, Lynn?
Very excited, but she's worked really hard, so we're very proud of her.
Wally, anything to add?
Not a thing. She has worked hard and we're pleased for her.
Well, good luck to her in the next part of the competition. Back to the stage now with their smash hit, Somebody For You. It's the Vamps.
Yeah, you! Yeah, you! I used to wanna be living like it's only me, but now I spend my time thinking about a way to get you off my mind. Yeah, you! I used to be
be so tough. I never really gave enough. And then you caught my eye, giving me the feeling of a lightning. Yeah, you look at me now, I'm falling. I can't even talk, still stuttering. And this ground of mine keeps shaking. Oh, 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 hey. Now, I wanna be all I ever wanna be. Yeah, yeah, is somebody to you. I wanna be all I ever wanna be. Yeah, yeah, is somebody to you. Everybody's trying to be a billionaire, but every time I look at you, I just don't care. All I wanna be, all I ever wanna be. Yeah, yeah, is somebody to you. I used to run around, I didn't wanna settle down. But now I wake each day and looking for a way that I can see your face. I've got your photograph, but baby I need more than that. I need to know your lips, 'cause nothing ever mattered to me more than that. You look at me now, I'm falling. I can't even talk, still stuttering. This ground of mine, it keeps shaking. Oh, now all I wanna be, all I ever wanna be. Yeah, yeah, is somebody to you. All I wanna be, all I ever wanna be. Yeah, yeah, is somebody to you. Everybody's trying to be a billionaire, but every time I look at you, I just don't care. 'Cause all I wanna be, all I ever wanna be. Yeah, yeah, is somebody to you. Hey. Look at me now, I'm falling. Can't even talk, I'm still stuttering. All I wanna be, all I ever wanna be. Yeah, yeah. Let me see your hands in the air. All I wanna be, all I ever wanna be. Yeah, yeah, is somebody to you. All I wanna be, all I ever wanna be. Yeah, yeah, somebody to you. All I wanna be, all I ever wanna be. Yeah, yeah, is somebody to you. All I wanna be, all I ever wanna be. Yeah, yeah, somebody to you. Everybody's trying to be a billionaire. Every time I look at you, I just don't care. All I wanna be, all I ever wanna be. Yeah, yeah, here we go. All I wanna be, all I ever wanna be. Yeah, yeah, is somebody to you. Yeah, you.
No winner in the history of Miss World has made a bigger public impact than the winner of Miss World 1994. 20 years ago in Sun City, South Africa, a career began that took our winner on an incredible journey from being Miss World to becoming a Bollywood legend. Tonight, we salute Aishwarya Rai.
20 years ago, one of the most successful Miss Worlds ever was crowned, Aishwarya Rai. To begin her reign as Miss World, Aishwarya came home to a tumultuous welcome. It wasn't just that she was beautiful. Aishwarya was committed to her humanitarian role and was very involved in helping those less fortunate. On one occasion, traveling to Colombia to highlight the educational work being done with children of local coal miners. Aishwarya Rai is the embodiment of Miss World and beauty with a purpose. She has established herself as a leading contemporary actress of Indian cinema and has become one of Bollywood's most successful performers. She has received several awards and nominations, including 2 Filmfare Awards, and was awarded with the Padma Shri by the Indian government in 2009.
Ash has always been fun to work with and lively and always a smile, so I'm very, very lucky that I worked with her.
She is regarded as one of the most popular and influential celebrities in India and is often cited in the media as the most beautiful woman in the world.
If somebody asked me who has the most incredible eyes, it would be Aishwarya, because those big jade eyes were amazing.
For Aishwarya, beauty with a purpose is in her heart. Her off-screen roles include duties as a brand ambassador for several charities and campaigns. And she is a Goodwill Ambassador for the Joint United Nations program on HIV and AIDS.
It was great working with Aishwarya because she never moaned. She was always cheerful, always giggling and ready to roll at any time.
One of the many charities that she supports is Smile Train, which provides reconstructive surgery to children born with cleft palate. Coinciding with her 20th anniversary since winning Miss World, Aishwarya has pledged to provide further cleft palate surgeries for 100 children. That same commitment to humanity is today as it was 20 years ago. This evening, Miss World honors Aishwarya Rai Bachchan.
Ladies and gentlemen, Aishwarya Rai Bachchan. And Aishwarya is tonight accompanied for this special occasion by her whole family. Let's welcome them all, including her husband, her mum, and of course her beautiful daughter. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, for Aishwarya Rai Bachchan. And to present this special award, please also put your hands together for Chairman and CEO of Miss World, Julia Morley.
Aishwarya, it's such a great privilege and pleasure to be with you again. Thank you for all the work you've done for the last 20 years. You were fantastic as Miss World. You came down coal mines with me, with big spiders, tarantula spiders. She kept smiling, and you've never had a bad temper. You've always smiled, and I did appreciate it then. We still appreciate it now, and thank you for all the work you do with the children and the 100 children you're going to do this year for the cleft palate. Aren't we lucky? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Namaste. That's my love. Good evening, and thank you so very much. I stand here overwhelmed by this honor. Julia, I love you. And I thank the Miss World organization for such an incredible honor that I received, and such a privilege so early in my life to have had the opportunity to hold the title, to wear the crown with pride, because for me, as a college kid, overnight I had the opportunity to represent India and the Indian woman internationally. That was my one time to go out there and experience beauty with a purpose. And, you know, to you all, it may sound like a motto, but genuinely, we get the opportunity as title holders to wear the crown. We get the opportunity to be the face of the purpose and to deliver truly under the able guidance and the quiet channeling of this very positive energy through Julia. So truly, I can't thank you enough for having had this experience so early and to be able to continue it all through my life, still ongoing, and miles to go before I sleep. I'd love to say I stand here having earned the title because of my parents, my mother Vrinda here, my dad Krishnaraj in India watching, my brother Aditya and family, my soulmate Abhishek, and my angel Aradhya. Because of who I am, she's my world and gives me reason to want to only give so much more to Beauty with a Purpose. Love you all for all your good wishes and blessings, and thank you for giving me incentive to do what I do. I love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Aishwarya Rai. What a great moment, and thank you also to Julia. It's now time to reveal the top 10 scores and find out who has earned a semi-final place. So, let's welcome back the top 25 in Miss World 2014. Well, good luck, ladies. To reveal those 10 semi-finalists, it's back over to Steve.
Right, we're going to reveal them in reverse order. The top 10, here they are. In 10th place, Australia. In 9th place, Mexico. In 8th place, United States. In 7th place, Kenya. In 6th place, Hungary. So we now know 5 of our semi-finalists, 5 places to go. In 5th place, Brazil. In 4th place, Guyana. 3 more places left in the semi-finals. The first of those goes to, in 3rd place, England. In 2nd place, South Africa. But leading at this stage in the Miss World final is India. So there we have our 10 semi-finalists. But we will now reset all of their scores to 0. All of the competition now is equal as it is. Our judging panel who decides which of these 10 contestants become the next Miss World. Tim.
Or could it be 11? That depends on the results of our People's Choice vote. You, the viewers, have been voting to choose your Miss World. I can now reveal that the winner of the People's Choice is... Thailand. Well, there you go, your 11 semi-finalists.
Let's meet the first half of our judging panel. This is our professional panel. They'll be assisted in making their decision by 4 former Miss World winners who we'll meet a little later on. Our first judge is stage director Donna Darby. Composer of Downtown and Million Hits, Tony Hatch. The Deputy Mayor of Nice, Monsieur Salis, is over here. Former President of Variety International Children's Charity, Jody Reynolds. Junior Warden of the Worshipful Company of Carmen, Marcia Ray Ratcliffe. Joined by them are their husbands, former Variety presidents. Round of applause for Stanley Reynolds and John Ratcliffe. Designer and hairstylist, Andrew Minerick. Miss World's musical director, Mike Dixon. And finally, the chairman of the Miss World judging panel, it's Miss World CEO, Julia Morley. Let's give the judges some time to make this very difficult decision. We're going to take a break. Don't go away.
Welcome back to the ExCeL ICC arena. We are moments away from announcing the top 5 contenders for Miss World 2014.
The judges have made their decision. It's time to reveal our top 5. In no particular order. Our first finalist is... Hungary!
I really like to be here in London. It's so much fun for me. I talked before I came here, like it's gonna be really bad and everybody is gonna fight with each other. But it's really the opposite, really. I love everyone. They are so sweet, but it's, you know, because they just choose for them for a beauty queen. So that's why, like, I think everybody is on the right place and everybody can get even the title of Miss World because everyone is deserve it. On the fashion day, I came into the top 20. This is the biggest what I ever done. So this is the Miss World and I'm so excited to introduce myself on the stage. When someone is smiling, it shows a lot the personality and the attitude. My favorite competition on the sport event was the long jump because it was so much fun. Sometimes my mom, I'm just telling to her some stories and I'm just telling and she just after 10 minutes she stopped me and okay, now please start again but more slowly because I didn't understand anything. And I got angry because I'm telling to her and why you didn't tell me in the beginning? I just was telling and it's so funny sometimes, but yeah, so it's me. I'm here to prove to my great-grandmother. And I really hope you can be proud of me because this is what I want to achieve and I love you so much. If on the final someone gonna say I'm in the top 5, probably I'm going to fall down on the stage. Of course not, I will be really strong if it's happening like that. And it's gonna be my best time ever.
Our second finalist is... Australia.
So I'm a typical Aussie girl. We do have beautiful landscapes back home and I do like to make the most of it. One of my favourite things to do is go camping. It's something that I've done my whole life with my family. I've tried to really focus my attention on the multimedia side of things with sharing with everyone what it's like behind the scenes, what it's like when we're not being filmed. So giving them a different side of things.
I feel like London is my home away from home, but I always love coming back and doing the touristy things.
I've recently written a children's book. It's called The Princess Boarding School and it's something that I've wanted to do for as long as I can remember.
The book for me was serving as a reminder to children and adults alike that imagination is magical.
It was inspired by my childhood memories and also had some underlying messages that were really important for me to get in there as well. So I'm very, very proud of it, but I definitely have a lot to learn from it, I think. One of the things that I would use probably to describe me the most is I'm a very big family girl. That's the most important thing I think I say when someone asks me to describe myself. That's the very first thing I say. So my family and friends are probably my biggest supporters, my biggest motivators, and they make me who I am. So they're very, very special to me. Gosh, I think being away from them for a couple of weeks, it starts to get emotional. I've been very, very lucky to have them back home because obviously preparing to come to something like this isn't easy. It's a lot of work and you dedicate your entire life to it because you want to do not only your family and friends proud, but your whole country.
Our third finalist is... South Africa.
I'm currently a fourth-year medical student. I had to put my studies on hold for the year being Miss South Africa, as it is kind of a full-time job. Right after I won, people heard about me being a test tube baby, and I actually had journalists and magazines and radios call me and ask me whether I'm genetically modified. But I'm not. When I was a little girl, I always had two dreams. The one was to become Miss South Africa and eventually become Miss World, and the other one was to study medicine. My dad is a doctor, my mom was a nurse, so I grew up in a medically backgrounded family. And I remember my dad really wanted us to come with him to his work, and my brother was the one sitting and fainting in the corner, and I was always right behind him. Everyone in my town called me Little Dr. Strauss because I was always the little curly-headed girl running around behind my dad in the hospitals, and I think that's how I came to love medicine and health. The dress, specifically made for me, it had 13,000 Swarovski crystals hand put on the dress. When I put that dress on, the mint green one, I thought, how is my final dress ever gonna top this? And I actually feel that my final dress will top it, so I'm so excited. My Beauty with a Purpose project, I'm so fond of it. It's called Always Keeping Girls in School. In South Africa, we've reached almost 300,000 girls, which is amazing. In my country, I have so much support, and I remember speaking to my mom and telling her, you know, it's getting really, it's actually hard. I feel pressurized. And she said, look at it the positive way. People are believing in you, and they're looking for someone to look up to. They're looking for someone to bring hope and shine the light back on our country. So I feel that sitting here, I'm so privileged to be from South Africa.
Our fourth finalist is... United States!
I love my hometown. I've lived in the same house for 22 years, which not many people can say. I just received my bachelor's degree in political science with a minor in journalism from the University of South Carolina, where I studied under an academic scholarship, and I'm currently a lobbyist. Well, I've been dancing since I was 2. I still have my little ballet shoes that are about that big, and they're so cute. And when I found out I was going to have to do talent at Miss World, I automatically knew I wanted to do Swan Lake because it's so graceful and it really speaks through all different cultures. Sports is so unique because no other competition in the world is like Miss World in that they test their contestants in every factor, making sure that they have the most well-rounded girl come out in the end on top. I was really, really nervous coming into sports, not knowing what to expect. I was very pleasantly surprised with everything in the original tryout for sports, and then semifinals was so much fun to be able to do it as a team and have my blue team behind me, supporting me throughout all of my competitions. It was really great.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us here today.
Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, Richard Nixon, they all spoke in the very same spot that I spoke in at the Oxford Union. I can't even put into words what an amazing opportunity it was. Miss World allows women the chance to represent their countries. I think we did really well. I think we showed the Oxford students that, you know, there's a lot behind someone who competes in a pageant like the Miss World organization has to offer. It's not a beauty pageant, it's so much more than that. I think this is the first time that America's eyes are really on Miss World again. And I'm looking forward to bringing Miss World back into the spotlight for the United States and showing them that, you know, this isn't your typical run-of-the-mill competition. This is something really extraordinary. This is something that's empowering women daily and giving us opportunities to lead, to voice our opinions, and to make a difference. And I think Americans will take kindly to that.
Our fifth and final place goes to... goes to the host country, England!
Senior student doctor at the University of Cambridge. I had to work extremely hard to get into Cambridge, and I've had to also work very hard in this competition. Over 120 countries are represented. What an experience. I've never had that, and to find another situation where women, young women, are being represented all across the globe is really astounding. What an opportunity to be at the Oxford Union and to speak about something that's very dear to my heart. I think we managed to sway the audience, so I think we did ourselves proud. I did a lot of research on what the competition was all about and what it entailed, and learnt about beauty with a purpose, and found it very interesting and thought that this could coincide quite nicely with my medical studies. Through my work with the homeless, I'd been able to be on one side of the situation, helping the homeless through giving them food, through talking to them about their issues. And to imagine that people have to do this every day of their lives is frightening and horrific. The support that I've had has been phenomenal. Starting with my family. They have been supporting me through everything that I do in life, and their support that they've shown through this particular time in my life has been really overwhelming and special.
Wow, congratulations to our final five. One of these ladies will be wearing your crown, sadly, tonight, Megan.
I think they're going to have to put up a big fight for it.
Well, we'll find out if you manage to keep hold of your crown after the break. There could be a fight. Well, welcome back. We met our professional panel earlier on. Now let's meet our Miss World judging panel. They're from China, Miss World 2007, Zheng Zilin. Miss World 2002 from Turkey, Azra Akin. Miss World 2001 from Nigeria, Agbani Darigo. And from Gibraltar, it's Miss World 2009. Kayan Alderino. And I do apologise if I mispronounce any of your names. Ladies, we're going to ask each one of you in turn why you should be the next Miss World. And this is on behalf of our panel. So, firstly, why do you think you should be the next Miss World?
First of all, good evening or afternoon, I don't know what's the time.
Both correct.
Yes, so first of all, really thank you so much. I'm so glad to stand here. It's really more than what I was dreaming about. I think I would be the next Miss World because it's really hard to describe it, but I think which is inside me is like 10 or 100 times more what you can see, so my beauty. And since I know my mind, when I was a child, I was thinking in a different way from the adult child, more seriously, and I was more sensitive, and I was thinking something wrong with me, but
There's nothing wrong with you, and it's nice to be sensitive.
And when I just got here, I was noticed and recognized that this is what I want to do in my life, to travel all around the world and help to other ones.
Thank you very much. Unfortunately, we're going to have to move on because it is a live event. 1 billion people watching around the world, but thank you very much. The same question to you as well. And you have 30 seconds starting now, Australia.
I'll start timing. I think I want to be the next Miss World because throughout this journey, I've learnt more than I ever thought that I would. And I truly feel like I found my purpose and my place being here. And I feel like I'm just excited to continue with that and see where that could go. And I feel like I have so much more to learn and so much more to give as the next Miss World.
Concise and to the point. Thank you very much. South Africa, you also have 30 seconds to answer the same question.
Good evening, London. I believe that the story of my book tells or is more meaningful than my cover. Being proudly South African, I have first-hand experience that unity, respect, forgiveness exists, and that are the aspirations of the Miss World organization. So it'd be amazing to represent an organization that is a beacon of hope to all over the world.
And you're not scared of blood? I've never felt so short in my life. I knew I should have worn high heels. Same question to you as well, 30 seconds.
Good evening, everyone. Since we've been here, I'm sure we've all been asked the question, is Miss World outdated? Is it old-fashioned? I want to be Miss World so that I can prove to everyone on this earth, that no, it's not. That it brings together some of the most amazing, talented, athletic, intelligent women in the world and gives them a platform to stand on, to voice their opinions, and to make changes happen. I want to be Miss World so that I can prove to the rest of the world what we do here at the Miss World organization.
Okay, thank you very much. And finally, Miss England, 30 seconds. I think they might have heard of you.
Good evening, London.
So what would your answer to be?
From a very young age, I've been exposed to the reality of healthcare around the world. And it has been my dream to work in global health and to try and change some of these things. Beauty with a Purpose is a global collaborative network where young women all around the world are working hard to make a difference. And I would like to use my medical skills with my global health aspirations to work with the ethos of Beauty with a Purpose.
All these ladies are hoping to follow in the footsteps of Megan Young. And what a year it has been for my co-host since she was crowned in beautiful Bali.
And the winner, Philippines.
It's such an incredible experience that I'm the first Filipina Miss World. I've made a legacy. And it's not just a legacy for myself, it's a legacy for the Filipinos. One of my first trips as Miss World was to visit Haiti and to see an orphanage, and these kids had their home displaced during the earthquake. When we got there, we went up the stairs and the kids wanted to say hello, so they all came rushing towards us. And in a matter of seconds, we just fell through the floor, from the second floor to the first. And you could see kids just running out. We did go to India when Julia was awarded the Priyadarshini Academy Award with Priyanka Chopra in the room, and I had a selfie with her. I'm a big fan of hers, so that was a really fun moment for me. I'd only been Miss World for a month when a huge typhoon hit the Philippines, and that took the lives of thousands of people. And we just did what we really could do to help. You know, throughout the year and the Beauty with a Purpose projects that we've done, I always go back to that moment. And that passion and that fire to move on really pushed me to be a better person. My message to the next Miss World will be ready for challenges. Be ready for anything that comes your way. Expect the unexpected.
And if ever you need a friend for advice, somebody to talk to, somebody who knows what you're going through at that moment, just call me.
Please show your appreciation for the last time as Miss World 2013, Megan Young.
Thank you, everyone. I'm really so moved by this wonderful goodbye. Thank you so much. Salamat po. But there's one person who deserves to be recognized above all others. Beauty with a Purpose has literally saved thousands of lives and empowered young people in an extraordinary way. It's all down to this one woman, the incomparable Julia Morley.
Miss World is undoubtedly one of the most iconic shows on television, having been broadcast to billions of viewers over its 64-year run. Originally started by Eric Morley in 1951, the show has featured A-list celebrities and stars by their dozen. Many previous Miss Worlds have gone on to become global icons, but one icon stands head and shoulders above the rest. And this year, it's time to stop and pay respect to the driving force behind Miss World, Julia Morley. There's just something about Julia that's so sincere. Her energy to inspire people and to make people go out of their ways to get involved in these things with her is just incredible.
We call her Gem, and I don't think there's anyone who reflects light as much as that woman.
Julia has been a familiar face on Miss World, having been involved since 1965. Having never been one to rest on her laurels, Julia transformed the competition when she started Beauty with a Purpose in 1972.
Unbelievable what this woman has accomplished.
This has now become the heart and soul of the competition, changing it from just being a beauty pageant to a force for good in worldwide causes.
Nelson Mandela therefore salutes the Beauty with a Purpose program.
When Julia Morley came up with Beauty with a Purpose, what a purpose it's been.
I know she's raised over £500 million, billion, not million, pounds for children.
I think there's a certain irony, I have to say, that I'm standing accepting this award while Julia's standing here, because genuinely I think you actually should be getting this award, not me.
What a job is being done by the Miss World organization. Kudos.
After the untimely death of Eric Morley, Julia took over the reins of the company and has driven it forward to become the entertainment and charitable success it is today.
Julia Morley is a real woman of the world, and she is making things happen all over the world.
She's just an inspiration. She fights for all that's beautiful, good, and true.
Anyone who's ever met her has nothing but love and admiration for her.
While many believe Miss World is simply a beauty pageant, if you look beneath the surface, it's obvious that it's anything but.
I've had the privilege of working alongside Mrs. Julia Morley as she traveled the world in support of these children. She's truly an angel on earth.
The true essence of Miss World and Beauty with a Purpose. Today we salute you, Julia Morley.
Hundreds of millions of dollars have been raised through Beauty with a Purpose, saving and transforming the lives of thousands of children. And it's all because of one woman. The contestants of Miss World, past and present, will now pay their tribute to the founder of Beauty with a Purpose, Julia Morley.
I am down and oh my soul so weary. When troubles come and my heart burdened be,
still and wait here in the silence till you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for the founder of Beauty with a Purpose, Julia Morley. To make this presentation on behalf of Miss World's past and present, Aishwarya Rai, Miss World 1994, the reigning Miss World Megan Young, and our very special guest, Miss World 1953, Denise Perrier.
Complete and utter surprise to Julia. We're going to let you carry on having a hug and a kiss, but congratulations. It was richly deserved. After the break, we will be crowning a new Miss World, so don't go away. So, this is it. With all the results, please welcome back the chairman and CEO of the Miss World organisation, Julia Morley.
I'm going to announce the results in reverse order. In third place is United States of America. In second place, and runner-up to Miss World, is Hungary. And Miss World 2014 is
South Africa.
Africa is Miss World 2014.
Emotional evening it has been, and Megan, you finally gave that crown over.
I did. It certainly has been a great time as Miss World, and I hope Miss South Africa enjoys her year as much as I did. Congratulations!
So, as the new Miss World begins her reign from ICC ExCeL, it's an emotional but very happy goodbye. Let's go out with a party rock anthem, possibly.
rock is in the house tonight.
Yeah.
Everybody just have a good time.
Say what?
And we gon' make you lose your mind.
Whoa.
Everybody just have a good time.
Everybody hands up.
Rock is in the house tonight.
Oh.
Everybody just have
Here we
a
go
good
now.
time.
I can feel it. Is that heavy?
Make you lose your mind.
Yeah.
We just wanna see you. Shake that.
Check me out, y'all. In the club, party rock. Looking for your girl, she on my jock. Now stop when we in the spot. Body move away like she on the block. With a drink, I got some no G tattoo, cause I rock and roll. Half black, half white, domino. Gang of money. Oh, 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 oh. Hey.
Party rock is in the house.
Let's sing it, y'all.
Everybody just have a good time.
All right.
And we gon' make you
Miss
lose
World
your mind.
2014. Come on, y'all. Let's go.
Party rock is in the house tonight.
And give it up for all the other lovely, beautiful women up here. Let's go. Oh, wait, wait, wait.
We just wanna see you shake that. Every day I'm shuffling. Shuffling.
Put the hands up. Put them all the way up. Miss World 2014. I see all the judges in the house. How y'all doing? Hands up now. Hands up now. Hands up now. Let's go. Let's go. Put it up, go bang. Go bang, give it to 'em. Verona, what you doing?
Every day I'm shuffling.
Miss World 2014. Put your hands up, y'all. Let's go. Put those hands up. Oh yeah. We love girls all around the world. All around the world. We love girls. I love y'all. I go by the name of Sky Blue. The party president.